Allods Online is a free-to-play 3D fantasy MMORPG developed by the Allods team and published by Mail.ru Group globally. The game was originally released in North America on May 11th, 2011. Allods Online has many traditional MMORPG elements such as quests, dungeons, and pay-to-boost. The game is over 10 years old, but it still has a lot to offer, so let's take a look. So this is the character creation screen. As you can see, there are 3 factions. And first faction has the Canyons, elves, your standard elves with the wings and shit. Gibberlings, which is this funny class with 3 little characters, squirrels, rabbits, fuck knows. The other faction is Pridens and Aoidoi. It says Aoidoi race is only available at the Hall of Changes and upon creating incarnations. Okay, so I'm not going to do that. The other faction is the Daganians, standard humans, orcs, and Risen, which is like this undead robot mix. As far as classes go, we have wardens, sorcerers, savants, which are like blood mages, paladins and priests, like the holy stuff, oculist, it's like this class that uses mental abilities and stuff. Scouts, so like a hunter, stuff like this. Hunter, rogue, warrior, self-explanatory. The bards use like instruments. Yes. So inventors, no idea what's that. Seems using cannons stuff. And homuncul, homuncul. Fuck knows what it has wings. It's so the names of the classes change from race to another. For example, the agitator here is the bard with the reason. Mentalist here is the oculist. So personally, I think I will go with the defiler. So this previews how you would look with different levels of gear. Top level, mid level, low level, starting level. Let's go ahead and create a character. You have the standard face, facial features, hairstyles, hair colors, skin tones, figure. Like could be huge, could be small. But let's go ahead and start playing. I think I should make the volume of the music a little lower. It's so So this is like a standard tutorial. WASD, camera controls.
Hurry up, you whippersnappers! Quickly! Do you want to live forever?
Stand up and fight. Yeah, I should read the quests. It has been so long since I last played this game. Weapon equipped. B for bag. Equip the dagger. Now we go find this person. Complete. Accept. First time I played this game was around 2011 probably. 2011, 2010. And it was like a big thing back then. I had this big guild. I actually went like from 0 to hero. The game was awesome back then. But as always, like the developer, the publishers had to go and fucking ruin it. This brings so much nostalgia feelings.
So much nostalgia.
It used to be called like a WoW clone. They had like a budget of 11 millions to develop the game. Spent so much money on the music. Like the music is very good. The music is it has many unique features. It used to be very grindy and very pay to win. To be the least competitive, you had to spend like shit tons of money. You see, it's your standard tab targeting. This class I'm playing is very unique. It used to be like a warlock, like a blood mage and stuff. It has like few resources, blood bank and mana, and basically you could heal using the points. So I was the healer for my guild back then. That's a very unique build. But it took me like forever to get to the higher levels. So basically now we're on like an astral ship. Astral is like space. You have ships in the game. You have demons in the astral that you could fight. I don't know if the future still remains. There used to be battles, PvP and stuff like that. If you can see over there, there's an enemy ship flying. We have to attack it. You had to like crew the whole thing. Like you had people doing navigation, people doing cannons, blasters, people repairing the hulls. It was very interesting. And like while cruising through the astral, you could find these what do you call them? Like islands, stuff like that. There were dungeons basically. So all the dungeons used to be in space. So you had to go on the ship with your guilds and fly through space, navigate, and then fight the bosses and the mobs on those islands. And then when you get back, like when you get back to the, what do you call it, the port, you could find the loot in the back of the ship. It was very interesting, very good times. It was actually one of the last MMOs I ever enjoyed. So we have this pet that looks like fucking Stalin. Zombie that attacks for us. And while attacking, I think he gets us some blood points. So he tanks. The game aged well on the graphics side. For a game that's over 10 years old, I don't think there were no upgrades to the graphics. It's the same as it used to be. Except I used to run it on a potato and it used to run like very badly, very poorly. It's the same animation, same stuff, how it used to be, wobbly. It's been a while since I played like a tab targeting game. Feels weird. See, if you see that, that's how monsters look like. Astral monsters, they're fucking huge stuff. Very scary, they have these very nice sound effects and stuff. See, this is how Astral fights looks like. That's the shield. And that's the monster. This seems to be the new starting area. They have the arrows showing you where you have to go. Hand holding. Fight the dummies. Take that dummy.
We've got a badass over here.
You cannot move back to the things. Don't know how well it works, but it's not following the arrows, but it's going there. Yeah, works. Auto moves to the quests also. Looks like I'm running after a ball of yarn, how you call it. Very weird music. Cowberries. Shrubberies. Well, I seem to be leveling up quite fast. The game used to be such a grind before. The user interface seems to be self-explanatory. Here we have the minimap. These are emotes. I have just emotes over the head, not actions, like... see? Dancing. Dancing with Stalin. You have here the boutique. I don't know if it's still pay to win or not, but crystal chips. These used to be so much in demand. These were like the pay to win stuff. The most pay to win stuff. Incense. Incense basically, when you die, you end up in the purgatory. And you have a big cooldown on leaving the purgatory, so if you don't have incense, you're fucked. But if you have incense, you can just go and bribe the the god at the entrance of the purgatory so he lets you out to come back playing. You have like the wings, more wings, runes. These are what killed the game. Patronage. So it used to be called meh, like this. 25,000 drops of mirror. Services. Cooling device. No idea what are these. Leveling. Progress. Astro. Inventory. Expansion. Tokens. Mounts. Elixirs. Chests. Random boxes, loot boxes, class dependent stuff, accessories, the regular stuff that any free-to-play game has. Free-to-play, pay-to-win. I like now like you follow this ball and it just guides you to where the stuff are. As you can see, the bag space is very limited. I don't remember if you could get it for free. No, you just have to swipe your bank card. So far we haven't seen anyone else beside us playing. I think now we're leaving, about to leave the starter area. Oh no, I summoned some mob. I still have some quests left before we leave. See the real world. Take a look at the population. Do some leveling. Maybe even a dungeon. Yep. Now we leave. We take off. Nezebgrad, which is like the capital of these people. Of these Zandarians, orcs, and the Arisen. There's a quest here. No, not a quest. Just some shop. Policeman. Hello, sir. If you got a pass, get in. If you don't, finish your tasks first. Yeah, he got a fucking pass. We finished with the starting area and we are at Nezebgrad, which is the capital. We're at the old square. The game is developed by a Russian team, so all the NPC names are like Igor and Marta and whatever Russian names. So you see all over there are quests. So I won't suffer from lack of quests in this game. As you can see, population is almost zero. Oh, look, there's somebody running around. Zach. Black Order. He'll cross. Hey, you bitch. I keep forgetting that it's stab target, so I'm just like... The music. Music is fucking awesome, man. So much nostalgia. As do the termites also. And them in at the same time. Two birds with one stone. The town has like an industrial theme. Soviet. Brutal. Never that. So we got a chest. My bag is full, so I have to sell my shit. So open the chest and see what I got. Let's keep getting these then. These anniversary copper coins, they were there since like 10 or something years back. They're still the same icon, the same description. Not much has changed. As you can see, it's just us killing beginner mobs. Maybe everybody is like high level and they're doing raids and dungeons and battlegrounds and PvP. So, back then, it used to have one of the funnest PvP ever. So every Sunday the big guilds bid on Astral Islands, Allods, how you call them. And us being a big guild, we used to bid on stuff. And so it's a guild versus a guild, so each guild starts on a different side of the map. And yeah, like you do objectives on the map, like defeat bosses and shit like that, and you have to sabotage each other because you meet in the middle and you have to push them back. And it used to take like a huge amount of time. Like it would start at like 5 p.m. and would be done by 2 a.m. or some shit like that. But man, it used to be so fucking fun. And then the winner gets like a full week of loot in the mailbox daily. It was an item used to upgrade the gear. because they weren't like the same gear you get, you would upgrade from like from green, blue, yellow to the like highest. Oh, it used to be orange or some other color, I don't remember. So it was the same piece of gear, and you had to keep getting the same one and using these items on it to upgrade it. And the only way of getting them is through these like Astral weekly battles, guild versus guild stuff. Alright, so we need to empty our bags because we cannot accept any more quests, cannot get rewards. So where do we sell our shit? Alright, quartermaster. Let's sell our shit to you. Yes, take our shit, please. So there is no button to sell all the shit, you have to sell all the shit manually. Let's open the bag of rewards recruit chest. Open this chest to receive and equip new equipment. Previously equipped item will be placed in your bag. If your equipment is good enough for your level, you will receive gold instead, the amount of which depends on your level. What happened? So they received and equipped this. So I have to keep opening it one by one. So we're upgraded now. See that? Red and grey robe. Stalin, go! Fucking Stalin, get aggro of me. Go attack Stalin. Fucking Stalin, such a noob. So, story time. Me and my guildies, we had this hardcore raiding dungeon group thing. It was me, I was the healer, we had 3 DPSs and 1 tank. That we used to rely heavily on him, because we had no other tanks. And one day, this tank just fucking disappears. So, keep wondering, like, when will he be back? What happened to him? Is he dead? Did he get a girlfriend? Whatever the fuck happened to him? Like, you shouldn't do that to your guildmates. So, we keep, like, coming up with all these ideas how to find him. So we knew what country he was from, and we knew what his job was. So we go on the official site of his work and we start looking, but no results. We were like basically stalking him at this point. So one of us comes up with this idea. We had this forum, the guild forum, like where we organize the runs and stuff and all that sort of shit. So he was registered on the guild forum, and we take his address, email address, input it to Facebook, and and find him. But the thing is, he's inactive, so he's not like adding us or replying to our messages or something. So we go through his friend list. We find people that are like colleagues or something, and we explain to them the situation. Hello, we're worried about this person. So if you could please just tell him to come back to us or say something if he's alive. And eventually somebody got through to him, and yeah, he didn't come back, but he said like, thank you guys for being worried and shit. He didn't offer much explanation as to why he disappeared, but yeah, we fucking stalked the guy. We found him in real life, and then one of the DPSs ended up changing to tank, and we moved on. Actually, I'm still friends now with main tank, the one that disappeared. We talk every now and then. He's fine. So another kill quest. Crocodile eggs. Stealing crocodile eggs. Should we fight this bottomless maw? Seems to be a boss. Come here, boss. Ah, weak ass boss. Elite, not boss. Where the fuck is the loot? Can scam. Killing skeletons. The population seems to be like it's the most worrying thing about the game. It's so empty. Well, after finishing this quest, I'll have to go check like the main tower of the game is where like the high levels hang out. You have the auction house there and stuff. Take a look. Are there people there or not? Because can't recommend playing the game if it has no population. It's just as you see, most of the quests are just like go kill this, go steal that. So this guy has a crown on him, so he's an elite. Let's try. So yeah, he has drops. Leather armor. And some fist weapons. So if you equip the fist weapons, it removes the offhands. That makes sense, because we use one-handed dagger. Still killing fucking skeletons. It takes forever. I hate grinding in games. Oh, thank fuck we're done killing them. And we leveled up. Another kill quest. But first we have to go and check like this center. The central building. Like it's called the Yasker's Tower. And see the population. And maybe if we find some players, we'll ask them, is the game worth playing in 2021 or not? Is it worth investing the time and maybe money to play it or not? So we're in Yasker's Tower. And it seems to be fucking abandoned. There is no players running around, there's nothing. It's weird. So you have your vendors. The auction house, like all the trainers, class trainers, banks. There's no one to ask. No one to talk to. I don't even see like the chat or anything. There's no one talking. Emptiness. You know, it's very sad seeing like games that used to be so populated die. It's one of the saddest things in life. For me. So I guess that's it for our journey in Allods. And now we go to the verdict. So, a clarification for the first part of the video. Seems to be that I created the character on some sort of dead server. So this is, so I had to create a new character and level it up so we can get to come to the capital, and the population seems to be healthy. I found an old friend in the game, and he explained that this is like the population isn't the greatest, but during the weekends and stuff you can find people to play with, to make groups. Actually, he was streaming like a full battleground. So that's it for the population. It's not empty, it's not dead, it's just some dead server for some reason. And he said that soon there will be a patch where they will kind of, the PvP would be cross servers, like you could play versus the Russian servers and American servers or whatever. And so yeah, you can see there are players, it's not fully empty. So after playing Allods Online for a few hours, I have the following impressions. The game is free to play, the graphics have aged well, the music is still awesome, and for an old MMO it has a lot of content. You get a lot of boosts, you can exchange in-game gold for the real money, shop currency, and for the cons, it's a pay-to-win game, always has been, always will be. The population is kind of low, and the publisher seems to not be doing their best to advertise the game. So overall, I would recommend trying the game. I don't know if I would recommend investing money into it, but definitely it's worth giving it a try. It might get better over time with the new updates that the developers are promising. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please comment, subscribe, leave a like, and see you in the next video.